we're going to try to bring them some Christmas cheer. Oh, and I see a couple people walking up the road, so we do have an audience. Let's do Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Okay? Ready? Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heavenborn Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lays his glory by, born that man no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Oh, that was just so wonderful. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Stay warm.
Thank
I'm
you.
hungry. I'm cold. I want to go home. All right. Back to the car.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
So, what's for dinner? Spaghetti.
Crazy cold. Are you sure we're in the right place? Oh, yes, I'm sure. Oh, how can you be so sure? There's no sign of life around here anywhere. Oh, this is the right place, all right. You know what? Our orders are quite clear. It says right across from the bus depot. Apparently, this used to be an old motel. Oh, man, I never thought I'd be spending my Christmas in a place like this again. I keep hoping for an uptown assignment. Oh, Deborah. You know what? It looks like we're going to get a lot of snow tonight. We should have everything here that we need, though. Do you really think anybody's going to show up here? We have to be in the wrong place. Here, Deborah. Put on this. It'll help put you in the mood. All right, where should we start then? Well, I guess we could straighten up a little bit. We should be having people here for dinner tonight. You know what? Would you be willing to go ahead and check the rooms in the back? Check the kitchen too. It should be stocked full of food. Food? Who's gonna do the cooking? Ah, Deborah, don't worry. We'll have plenty of volunteers. I hope. Well, I certainly hope so. I haven't cooked in like 1,000 years. I guess I'll go check. I doubt we'll be needing those rooms, though. You never know. Thanks. Oh, hello there. I'm Angela. May I help you?
Do you run this place?
I guess you could say that.
Well, do you or don't you? It's a simple question.
Yes, I do.
Okay. This belongs to you.
What is it?
It's the lease on this property. It's up and I'm shutting you down.
What? Now, wait a minute. Just who do you think you are?
I, madam, own this property and I have plans to use it to make big money.
But you can't do that.
Of course I can. Read the fine print. It's all legal. The lease is up. You have 24 hours to vacate the premises.
24 hours? That's not enough time. What about the people this mission serves? The homeless,
Homeless? I don't care about those bums. They ought to get out and get jobs like the rest of us.
But tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
That's right. And this is my Christmas gift to myself. Never intended for that lease to be written in the first place.
Well, why was it?
My father did it. But he's gone now and I'm in charge.
I'm really sorry to hear about your dad.
Sorry, why?
Well, you said he was gone. I assumed you meant he had passed away.
No. He's gone to a nursing home. Not gone.
Well, what would he say about this? Surely he wouldn't want you to do this to these people.
Look, lady. My dad is gone now.
Well, you can't just close this place down like that.
I certainly can.
Won't you at least talk to your father? I don't think he's gonna...
I already told you, lady. I had my dad put away, so...
You what?
No, I mean...
You had your dad put
I
away?
know, I mean... It was the best thing for him. Why am I trying to explain this to you? The building is mine. The lease is up, and you are out. O-U-T, out. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. But can't you at least extend the lease until after the holidays?
No extensions. Christmas or not, 24 hours is all you've got.
Oh, man. How do we get out too?
Oh, man, who is that, sweetheart?
He owns the place. He says our lease is up tomorrow. Nobody told me about him, Deborah. This could be a big problem.
Boy, I'll say, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. He wouldn't just kick us out, would he?
I think he would. Unless
what? You got that look in your eye again.
Patience, Deborah. Patience. I think everything will work out just fine. I hope.
Well, I certainly hope so, or else I'll never get one of those uptown assignments.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
It's not my fault, Chad.
It is always your fault, Ashley.
That bus breaking down was not my fault, and you know it.
I would not put it past you to sabotage our bus just to make my life more miserable than it already is.
Excuse me, did you say the bus broke down?
Yes, haven't you heard? It's all my fault.
Well, I highly doubt that. Do you think it'll take long to fix?
I think so. They said it could possibly take all night. It sounds like you probably will have a house full of people here in a few minutes. We're all stranded and we have no place to go.
Yeah, what a place to be stranded.
Give it a rest, Chad. You're not the only one that's unhappy about this.
If it wasn't for your mother, we wouldn't be here at all.
Don't you blame this on my
This is
mother.
your mom's fault.
Okay, that's enough. Why don't you two sit down, cool off. My name is Angela, and this is Deborah.
Would either of you care for some coffee?
I would love some. I'm Ashley Simmons, and that's my husband.
Do you have any food around here?
Yeah, I just checked. There's plenty in the kitchen. You can just help yourself. Well, better yet, I'll just show you where it is.
Don't mind him. He's been angry a lot lately.
He sure does seem very angry.
Yeah, he's been upset. We've been fighting a lot, and the only reason we came on this trip was to please our parents, basically. It's looking like we're gonna get a divorce.
But is divorce inevitable?
I don't know. It's been so bad for so long.
Well, you must have loved him once to have married him.
I did, and I still do. It's just, I guess part of the reason
snowstorm coming in. Can't get a hold of my garage on my cell phone. I'm going to the kitchen to warm up.
Whoa. Our own Menelike, he's just as bad as my Chad. Yeah, he's a mean one, all right.
Hurry in, Roy, and please shut the door.
Floor! I'm up! There's nothing wrong with the floor!
I said shut the door, please, not the floor.
What? Speak up, I'm up!
Well, I am. Get your hearing aid on, or is it in your pocket?
Pocket or in my vest? Not.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm fit as a fiddle. I don't need that hearing aid right now, I don't think.
Well, hello, folks. My name's Angela. Welcome to our place. Why don't you have a seat?
No thank you, ma'am. I think I'll just give you my stuff and go have a seat over there.
Okay, thanks.
He turns that hearing aid on. But I'm the one who really needs a seat, you know. Not long for this world. I'm just not doing well.
Let me help you.
I think you're fine, Ima. You're more fit than I am.
Yeah. You know I'm not long for this world.
Yeah, I heard it this time. I turned my hearing aid up just in time to hear you kick the bucket one more time. She's been dying since the day we met. She's gonna outlive us all, though.
Would either of you care for some coffee?
That would be good.
I would love some, but I can only have decaffeinated because caffeine just makes my heart go crazy.
Oh, that's no problem. We have too.
Okay, I'll take some.
Thanks, Deborah. Folks, this is Ashley Simmons. She and her husband Chad were on the bus too.
Hi, I'm Roy. Bill Payne, and this is my wife. I'm a Payne. Thanks for your hospitality.
Are the others coming over here too?
Well, I think so. We hurried best we could on account of Ima's arthritis or bursitis or whatever itis she's got this week.
Are you insinuating
spaced out.
Oh, please, Mr. Stein, can't we talk about this? I'm gonna have a lot of stranded people here
Listen,
tonight.
sister, we've already been through all this. You have until midnight tomorrow, and that is it. Then you're out.
Isn't there something I could say or do to convince you to change your mind?
Looks like you've got more than me to worry about. You're gonna need it, lady.
Phew, I think we finally got everyone a room. Have you ever seen so many unhappy people in your life?
Never. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go check on Mrs. Payne right now. Apparently her room was too cold. I'm gonna go see if I can find her another blanket. I'll be back.
All right, that's a really good idea.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I'm George. This here's my cousin Bernie. We usually go over to the other mission. We won't.
Go ahead and tell her, George.
We seem to be lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I can help you with that. Where did you want to go? Is your car out front?
Car. No, we don't have a car, man. We walk wherever we go.
Well, hello there.
This is George and his cousin Bernie. This is Angela.
Hi, George. Nice
Hi.
to meet you. Bernie, are you guys here for dinner with us?
She's like, "Hey, Bernie, just wait. No, ma'am. We seem to be lost. We just came for directions.
Well, I'm sure we can help you, but you guys are welcome to stay and have dinner.
It sure is so nice of folks like you to look out for guys like us that are kind of down on our luck.
Oh, thank you, George. It's too bad not everybody's happy about us being here.
What do you mean? Isn't everybody glad to see you guys?
No, for starters, we have a busload of unhappy stranded travelers.
Well, there's our biggest problem.
Hey, mister. My name's Bernie, and this is
Save it for the goody two-shoes over there. You gentlemen, and I use the term loosely, better enjoy your meal here tonight, because it'll be the last free meal served at this place.
Please, Mr. Stein.
Save your breath, lady.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Stein owns this building, and our lease is up at Christmas Eve, and he's kicking us out.
Can you really do that?
I certainly can.
Yeah, he owns that building, this building.
How can you possibly throw these lovely ladies and all these folks out? I mean, it's Christmas.
Yeah, especially at Christmas.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong. You see, I own the building, and I can do whatever I like, Christmas or not.
Well, that's not entirely true. You don't actually own this building, your father does.
Well, I have his power of attorney, and that's just as good.
Where is his dad?
He had him put in... He's in a rest home.
Well, Sonny, maybe you should talk to your daddy about this then.
Oh, George. You might as well save your breath. I guess the Christmas spirit doesn't get to everyone.
Well, there are ways to deal with stingy men like this guy. Come on, we got some things to do.
But, George, Bernie, I thought you guys were lost. I hope they'll be all right. What with this storm coming in, they said they were lost.
Oh, don't waste your time worrying about the legs of those two bums. This country would be better off if they all got lost. Permanently. All they want is handout after handout.
You don't know anything about those two guys. How can you be so critical absolutely nothing.
I know all I need to. Their kind is all alike. And you would do better to worry about your other guests. If I were you, I'd charge them to stay here. That might make closing down this place a little bit easier. Hey, that's a good idea.
And if I were you, I would try to find some Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Don't you have any family somewhere? I mean, your dad, besides your dad, of course. Isn't anyone looking for you?
No. As a matter of fact, my dad is the only family I have. And I don't need anybody. I have my investments, and I'll have a whole lot more cash just as soon as I get this place.
Well, you're certainly right about one thing. We have guests to worry about. Unhappy guests at that.
That's your problem. I'm going to get some food.
He eats a lot.
Oh, Angela, you're right. These people are awful. I don't even know who to help first. I've pretty much given up on old man Stein. He's the meanest human I've seen in a long time. He put Scrooge to shame. And then there's that young couple, Chad and Ashley. They've been fighting nonstop since they got here. And if that singer sings one more scale, I think I'm going to scream.
And not to mention the Pains.
Oh.
Now they really live up to their name.
She gripes about every ache and pain, and he gripes about her. But he did feel sorry for that lady whose daughters were putting her in a home.
Oh, I agree. I'd like to give those two girls a piece of my mind. They talk about their mother right in front of her as if she doesn't even exist. And you don't put someone in a home just because they forget a few things. Half the population would be in homes if that were the case.
Well, that young pastor and his wife were awfully nice. And that Martha, she's a real sweetheart. I know she's a Christian. I can tell.
La 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 la.
God,
I hope you don't mind my singing. It's become a habit of mine. I find when I'm running scales when I'm happy or sad or nervous or even when I'm not.
Well, no, not at all. Christmas is a time for singing.
Well, I was on my way to sing a solo for the concert at the First Church Christmas Eve services this year.
Well, you do have a wonderful voice. I know, maybe you could sing for us all later. We're all going to be here together, so it would be a great thing.
Yeah, guess it would be good practice, even if I can't make it to the big concert this year. La 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 la.
Oh, Roy, you're gonna have to help me. My legs are so weak again.
Nonsense, Ima. You're fine. And remember, it's almost Christmas Eve. We promised no more aches or pains until after Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Christmas, probably my last.
here, can we help you?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Don't ask her that. Not unless you got like an hour to kill. She'll talk and complain and take a pill and complain. Oh, it just never ends.
Okay, I don't know if you've met Patrick Larkins. He's a professional singer. Patrick, this is Roy, and I'm a pain.
I used to sing.
Oh, really?
Yes, I sang faithfully in a church choir every year till I got terrible laryngitis. It was not good at all.
That's terrible. Oh, I'd just about die if I couldn't sing.
Well, I quit just in time before my throat got too bad, so I have to take care of myself now. You take care too, you hear me?
We are certainly grateful that you all were able to put us up here tonight.
Yes, I'll say. It certainly beats that depressing bus station. Well, I'm just so glad we could help.
This must be a busy time of year for you here, isn't it?
Oh, yes. You can't imagine how busy it is.
Have you guys been running this mission long? Sometimes it seems like it.
Well, it's a wonderful ministry. I've often thought I'd like to be involved in something like this.
Oh, are you pastoring a church?
We're
Her husband was a pastor as well.
Yes, he pastored for 25 years.
Wow, that's just so wonderful. I know that being in the ministry isn't always easy.
Well, no, but the rewards are greater than the trials. If you let God lead you, that is.
Well, I know that this is a ministry every bit as important as preaching, but I just wish I knew what God had in store for us.
Yeah, the waiting just seems to be always the hardest part.
Just keep praying. God won't let you down.
She's right. Be patient. I have a feeling you're getting your answer very soon.
I hope you're right.
Would you care for some coffee? That'd be great.
Sure, make some.
Oh, Mr. Stein, I see you found some dessert.
Yep.
La 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 la.
Hand, buddy. Not while I'm eating.
Sorry, Mr. Cranky Pants.
Mr. Stein, may I talk with you?
You can talk, but it won't do any good. It's all over with the crying.
But can't you see how important this place is? Where would all these people be if you...
Frankly, lady, I don't care where these people would be.
Well, where would you be?
I have everything I need.
Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Stein. I think you're miserable. I think you're lonely, and you have no joy and no Christmas spirit. And even if you had some, you'd have absolutely nobody to share it with. I don't think you have any friends. And you know what? I suggest you enjoy this evening because it might very well be one of the first Christmases you haven't sat in that big old house of yours, counting all your money, sitting there trying to figure out ways to make even more money. But you know what? You are always alone, especially since your dad is gone away, as you say.
How do you know about all that?
You have your ways, Mr. Stein, and I have mine. Oh, hi, dear.
Did I hear you say something about something being over? Did you hear from my doctor?
No, they're not talking about you. They don't care how long you are for this world. Come over here, sit down and hunt.
No, dear, this has nothing to do with you. Don't worry.
Oh,
See, I
thank you, dear.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Stein, you seem like you're pretty bitter. I'm a pastor. I like to listen to people. If you'd like to talk, I'd be available.
I don't need anybody, especially a preacher to talk to. I have everything I need right here in my wallet.
Not everything. There are some things money can't buy.
Nonsense. Money can buy absolutely anything. I should know.
Oh, Mother, hurry up. Just sit down somewhere. Honestly, Wes, this nightmare just won't end. Tell me about it.
But where did I put my red scarf?
Oh, for the 100th time, Mother. We did not bring your red scarf. Stop asking about it.
But I was sure I had packed it.
I did your packing, Mother.
like we had planned.
I told you girls to wait until after Christmas.
Well, Mother, this works, or would have worked out so much better for us.
This must be difficult for the both of you and all of you. Martha, how many grandchildren did you have?
Oh, I have 3. I love them so much. My son calls me every week, and we are so close, but it's just not the same as being together.
Oh, look at that. Sounds like you have a wonderful family.
I do.
Mother, don't be ridiculous. You have a wonderful family, too.
Yeah, I know, dear.
Mom, how many other daughters would take their mother to a nursing home at Christmas?
Not many.
I'll say most would just send them like a letter in the mail. But we love our mother, and we have taken the time this Christmas to make sure she's put away in a very nice home.
You both amaze me.
So I have a question for you 2 wonderful young ladies. Has your mother seen her new home yet?
Well, no, none of us have, but we picked it out from a brochure, and it looked really beautiful from the pictures. The best one.
I see.
I'm just afraid I'm going to be all alone.
Mom, that's nonsense. The brochure said there'll be plenty of people there, just like you. You won't be lonely.
I'm sure that you'll make lots of new friends, Bernice.
I hope so. You girls will come to visit, won't you?
Of course. Every chance we get. Now, there will be plenty of people there to take good care of you.
She looks like she could take pretty good care of herself, if you ask me.
Excuse me, but nobody did ask you, sir. And just who do you think you are? She is our mother, and we will do what we feel is best for her.
What about what she thinks is best for herself? Just because she's getting a little up in years, not even as far as we are yet, you don't have to stick her into a nursing home. Who do you think took care of the 2 of you when you were little more than nothing?
Oh, say it, don't spray it, sir.
Oh, Roy, I need a pill. You're making me so nervous. Don't matter. Give me one.
You know what? It looks like you have problems of your own, old man. I could give you the number for Crestview if you like.
You think, Missy? That's not the way I treat the people I love.
Oh, and just what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, knock it off! Who do you dames think you're fooling? You know exactly what the big pain means. You don't care about your mother. She's just an inconvenience to you. You want her out of the way so you can do your own thing. That's all right, I can understand that. But you don't have to make promises to her that you know good and well you're not going to keep. You're not going to go visit her. You're trying to get rid of her. I should know.
It does sound like you know what you're talking about, Mr. Stein.
Well, at least I'm not a hypocrite about it like those 2. I never made any promises to my dad.
You know what? I made Roy promise me a long time ago he'd never put me in one of those nursing homes. Because I'm going to die in our home.
Yes, dear, and you've been practicing ever since.
Oh, but my girls.
Now look, you've upset my mother. Now, Mother, we talked about this, and you agreed to go. Yes, we all agreed. Remember?
Listen. Why don't we calm down? I have an idea. We're going to be here all night. Why don't we spend a little time getting to know one another?
Great idea.
camel toes. We don't need any more squealing from you.
I did not squeal, sir. I'm a professional singer. La 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 la.
I said cannon.
So much for getting along. I'll never forget it.
Listen. It's almost Christmas. Christmas is a good time to sing. Let's all sing a Christmas carol.
Yes, hi Willie. We're all here. We might as well make this evening as joyful as we can.
Joyful?
Yes.
This joyful evening can't be over soon enough for me. By midnight, it will really be over. Then I will feel joyful.
Well, it is Christmas, and we are all here together, so it is going to be a joyful and happy evening.
You can find your knives and stab me in the back again.
Oh, someone
Why do
should
you
tell
always have to
them.
be like this?
Enough, you two. I thought we agreed. No more fighting. Happy thoughts, remember?
It's all her fault.
No, it's not, Chad.
Yes, it is.
All right. I feel so faint with all this fighting.
La 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 la.
I told you to